Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, May 14th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is pleasure is my nature. And today we have the moon in Virgo bringing us into our physical reality, into our body, paying attention to the signals that our body is sending. And the first aspect we have today is actually more of a challenging one. We have the moon in Virgo squaring Mars retrograde in Sagittarius. And what I feel like will happen with this is, we have been doing so much work and we've been planting the seeds and digging up the old roots and, all this retrograde taking action. And so we're wanting to see the fruits of our labor. We're wanting to see the sprouts from these desires we've planted sprouting. And yet reality hasn't quite showed us the fruition yet. And so the moon in Virgo squaring Mars in Sagittarius retrograde, 4 degrees, revolution, evolution degree, has us looking for reality to reflect our desires. And it may not be the case yet. You may feel a little bit of that resistance, a little bit of that temper tantrum, like, why am I feeding so much energy into this? It's not working out. If you are feeling that, remember that the universe works on its own timing. Like we think instant manifestation, and sometimes we get that instant manifestation, and sometimes you have to remember that the feeling is the manifestation. So if you are feeling that frustration, instead get into the feeling, into your body and letting that be the manifestation. Instead of needing it to be like this physical, tangible thing, let the feeling be what's important for you in that energy. We then have the sun in Taurus connecting to Chiron in Pisces, 24 degrees. This is bringing healing through the earth, healing through our senses, healing through allowing pleasure into our life. This degree, 24 degrees, is the degree of Libra, which is a degree of balance, but it's also a degree of beauty and pleasure. So allow healing to come in through pleasure for you, whatever that is. If it's getting massage with essential oils or lighting candles or getting out in nature and rolling around in the grass or like going to the beach, if you live somewhere you can go to the beach, do something that helps you get into pleasure, nature, pleasure. Pleasure is your nature and nature is pleasure. So if you can work with that energy, ameliorate it and see how it shifts you. We also have the moon opposite Neptune today. This one's an interesting connection. Neptune's at 11 degrees. Spirit, really hardcore energy, bringing it into our physical body. But the thing that came up with this connection today is, sometimes the Neptune energy wants to pull us up and out and into fantasy, daydream world, which is by no means a bad thing. But what came through really strong with this retrograde energy and with moon in Virgo is instead stay in your body and witness the fantasy from there. Again, get into the feeling of it. And that'll help, with any of that manifestation stuff that you had at the beginning of the day, get into the fantasy of it and the feeling of it here. There's no need to escape. You don't have to come up and out. You can go down and in and embody it, and then that's going to be really powerful. The final thing I want to mention today is that we have Vesta at 29 degrees in Taurus, and Vesta is priestess energy. It is goddess energy. It is the sacred soul flame within us. And Vesta at 29 degrees in Taurus, I actually pulled these cards. I was like, what's Vesta 29 degrees Taurus? And I pulled Slow Down and the Lovers. And this is exactly what Vesta in Taurus is feel the pleasure through your body. Feel the pleasure of being on this earth. This earth it can be hard. I mean, we've all had the struggles, but the earth can be such a pleasurable experience. Slow down and make love to your life. Open up your heart to your life and just see what the world is bringing you, because there are some amazing things. So Vesta, 29 degrees. Allow that energy in. The other cards that I pulled, I think, are really related to the other stuff. The possibilities in new vision, they're in reverse. So these things, these desires that haven't come in, they're not in there yet. But you've got to integrate the feeling within you. Don't get frustrated. Don't stop nurturing those seeds. Integrate the feeling in and through you and let that be enough for this moment. So that's it for today, but book a reading if you want to dive in deeper, want a little card reading or a little astrology or some healing work. Happy to do that for you. So book a reading, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.